Our next activity is using 4 cones. We're going to go through all the moves on Celtics TV through these 4 cones. Put them in slow-mo just so you guys can see the technique here. We're using the cones as a defender. The first one we're using is a single scissor. We're wanting to make sure that we get our body in between the defender and the ball, and we're pushing away there. Keep that ball close to you. And make sure that you guys are testing your own ability. If you need to go slow to make this better for you, do it. If you need to go fast, that's okay as well. Now we're on the step over. Again, doing it in the slow-mo here so you guys can really see. Using the cone as the defender, we're stepping over the ball, pushing them from one way to the other. We have to really sell this move to the opponent because we are a little vulnerable to the opponent stepping in on this move. So make sure that when we're doing this move, we're putting it with speed and we're going sideways, not forward. If we're doing the move forward, we're giving the advantage to the defender. Now we're just working on basic rollovers, rakes. Again, this is the one that we use mostly as coaches to beat you guys as players because we want the defender to stab in there and dive in on that. Really important that when we're doing this, that we're keeping control, we're keeping the ball close, but also we're dangling that bait out for the defender. Now we're going to put 2 of those moves together, the rollover and the step over. And again, wanting to make sure we're dangling that bait out there for the opponent. Now we have the single snake here. Hop inside, push outside. We're using both feet again, trying to dangle that bait out for the opponent to make sure that the opponent thinks that they can get the ball, and then we push that away with a little bit of speed and aggression there. We're just going to add into the snake that we just previously did. Now we're going to make it into a super fake snake. So the exact same thing, we're hopping, then we're going to add a scissor into this move. The scissors to push that defender away. Again, if we're going to hop inside, we fake the scissor outside and then we push inside again. Important thing is here is when I push, I use the outside of my foot to push away from the defender. And 2 of these occasions, I did a variation. One was a double scissor to get away, and the last variation was just a drag inside. Next move we have here has got many names, the helicopter, the Maradona, 360, whatever you want to call it. Again, we're using the defender against them. We're getting our body in between the defender and the ball, and we're making sure we're pushing away from the defender. Now we're doing Elastico. The first touch goes to the outside towards the defender. Second touch goes inside. The longer that you stretch this ball out, the better it will be to beat the defender. The next one we're going to be working on now is called the Chappell. We're scooping under the soccer ball, bringing the ball over the defender, and we're trapping it down. Now this is very tough. As you can see here, my left foot needs a little bit of work. That's why we practice, but we're trying to scoop the ball nice and high in the air in one continuous motion. The important thing here is that when we're doing this in a defender, they need to believe that we're shooting the ball.